Hi Libras, welcome to BroomstickFairy's first trial run of doing weeklies for the week of June 12th to June 18th, and I hope that you guys are okay. Um, Okie dokie, let's get started. So it's the first time for weeklies and the first time to be outdoors. Bear with me because I'm in London and the weather is just changing like topsy-turvy. Okay, so the overall message for you guys for this week, you have the Two of Earth in reverse, then you have the Nine of Fire in upright, and then you have the Four of Earth upright, which is security. So I feel like you guys, with all of these three combined, I feel like you guys are doing whatever it takes to bring home the bacon. Okay, you are juggling a lot of different jobs. Maybe that's why this is in reverse, because maybe you're juggling too much. So yeah, you're juggling. You're doing whatever it takes to bring home the bacon, and you're doing a lot of projects to have that security so that you can set up shop, because that's pretty much what this Four of security means, like setting up shop, accumulating all of your resources and kind of being stingy about it. For these cards to be all together, the story that I feel like is the main theme is that you're standing prideful as well, because you also have the Nine of Fire here, the Nine of Strength. I feel like you're very prideful, or very you might be on the defense of something. You're standing very strong and sturdy, okay? And you may be on the defense of some sort regarding your finances or regarding your brand. So I don't know, maybe you have to feel like you have to defend your brand or defend your actions regarding your brand or something along them lines for this week. Nevertheless, you are resilient. So I feel like but I definitely feel like you're working hard, maybe working a little bit too hard. But definitely trying to get them coins in, okay? And then in your work sector, what actually makes me even believe that even more, what follows and ties in with that, is you have the medicine wheel, you have integration in reverse, and then you have the medicine wheel, okay? Now these two cards speaks of it's like you're overextending yourself. There's a you need to find a new way of doing things so that it isn't overstretching, or so that you're not overworking, because you have the integration card, which is kind of resembling to the temperance card in the traditional decks. You have this card in reverse, so that means that you're feeling unbalanced, or if your insides are feeling a little bit inner turmoil, maybe because of what you have to do with your standing within the world, or maybe because you are a worldly figure, and I mean that in a positive light. But you're somebody that has to deal with a lot of people, and then you may just feel like you're overexpanding or overextending yourself, and you may not get time to meditate and to be with yourself and to love yourself and to nurture yourself, because this is in reverse, or you don't get time to work on like your innermost thoughts and talents. Maybe doing a job that your heart and soul may not be into, so you can't really work and weave and work on your own talents and bring them into life and bring them into fruition. You have to you may be building on somebody else's brand, helping somebody else to succeed. Like you may be working for somebody else and may feel like you should be your own boss because you're helping another company to expand when you have your own beliefs. But right now they are not. You're not able to. You're not like kind of working on them like that. Um, and also, some of you, this may mean that you're trying to do some form of higher education of some sort, because you've got the world here, and then the integration card in reverse. The world can mean that maybe your job, you have to do some sort of course to reach a higher level. Maybe you're looking for a promotion, or maybe you're eager to get recognized in your company. You want to get promoted, or you want your boss to see you, or you just want or maybe you just have to take another. If you want to expand to the next level, maybe you have to take a course of higher learning or something. But whatever the case may be, I feel like it's going to be some sort of straining on you, or in your inner world, because of this integration here. So I will just have a look at these cards. And it maybe even cause some of you like to travel, but you feel uneasy about it. So maybe that's what the presence of this world here. It's because you have to travel, but you feel a little bit uneasy about this traveling. Maybe you're scared to travel. Maybe you're scared of planes. I don't know. My mama gets claustrophobic on planes. Oh my gosh. So that really is a deal. So maybe some of you guys don't want to travel and you have to travel to another place for your job, but you kind of dragging your feet. Different scenarios for different stripes for different folks. I know you heard me say it. Okay, so now in regards to those of you who are single, moving on to your love, no, into your emotions, sorry. Your emotions for this week. You have the Four of Water upright, and then you have the Eight of Fire, or Eight of Wands. Water is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy, or water sign energy, or Cups energy. And this is fire energy, or Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe you're feeling a mishap from an edge series, and you don't have good communication with an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Maybe that's why the presence of this Eight of Fire, which normally upright, speaks of engagement, speaks of love, speaks of frequent text message, speaks of movement, speaks of integration, speaks of celebration. It speaks of joining forces. It speaks of communicating rapidly. It speaks of love moving fast. It speaks of romantic feelings. It just speaks of passion, thrust, love, unity, all of that good shit. My nails is dirty. I've got oily skin, so it just attracts the dirt under the nails. But even if I just got a bath, it still has like dirt on the nails in 2.5 seconds later. So I'm not dirty. If you see that, okay. So yeah, Four of Cups upright. It's like you're bored of something. You're feeling like there's a disconnect of something. Being that this is in your emotional sector, I feel like overall it feels like a boredom or something, like you're not taking advantage of the opportunities that are around you. But connected with this Eight of Fire, with the Eight of Fire being in reverse, I feel like the message here is there's a blockage in communications, and you basically it's like you can't be asked. Like, so if you have maybe there's just even a disconnect within you and yourself and your emotions. Maybe you just feel so disconnected, or maybe you're just so busy with tending to other things that you don't really have the time to wallow in emotions right now. Kind of like water sign energies, or maybe a little bit of earth sign energy. But Libra's a mind, or air, or communications, or talkative, or on the go kind of thing. So you'll be more in your mind and your head this week than emotions, but you may be ignoring your emotions, or you just feel a disconnect within your mind, body, and soul. That could also be an option here. So maybe you're not giving your emotions too much of a thought. You're neglecting them because you feel a disengage, or you feel like you need to put your focus some other place, Libra, due to some heavy obligations. Singles, coming from a place of loss, you guys might have been all hurt and all thinking about somebody and boo-hoo, blah. Nope. Now you're like, this is in reverse. It's actually positive having this in reverse. You're like, dead. I'm going to do what I need to do, and you're going to leave this person, or you're going to leave those feelings of loss and regret and disappointment alone, and you are on the move. You're ready to be like a page of fire, or a daughter of fire, or a page of wands. Like you're eager, you're ready for action, you're ready to take charge, you're ready to stand up for yourself, and you're ready to mix and mingle. You're ready to, you have that fire, summertime, shoot. You're ready to follow your spirit, because the daughter of fire, this card advises you to follow your spirit, just like the beautiful sacred sage herb that's just branded in this picture. Okay? Just you're ready to follow your spirit now. You don't really want to feel too down and out. You're not worrying about. You're leaving this behind, because this is all in the past. Okay? This is in the past, and you want to get glammed up. You want to maybe go out with your friends. You want to take on fire energy, which is passion, which is action, which is taking charge, which is dominant, which is forceful, which is charming, which is being able to move in a room full of vultures and just work your magic like that. So that's good for you singles. And then for the couples, you guys have the Three of Fire, which speaks of integrity. And then you have the Two of Fire in reverse. And then you have the Seven of Water in reverse. And Seven of Water in reverse is a little bit more positive than upright. It's like you're narrowing down your focus or narrowing down something instead of having so much excess. Okay. So, I feel like this is saying things are going well, but then they're not going well. It's like, I feel like maybe some of you have been waiting for a long time for your partner to act in such a way, or you want for your partner to give you a little bit more attention. I don't know, they may be like, because the Two of Fire here speaks of upright, it speaks of a good balance, speaks of a good give and take. In reverse, it speaks of like a dissolving of feelings, or it speaks of someone doing a little bit more than the other person, and it may be causing some sort of like problems in that sort of some sort of area. There's some sort of disconnect, like someone is definitely putting in more effort. There needs to be a better balance. And some of you may want a deeper commitment than the other. Maybe that's because the Three of Fire can also signify the deeper commitment, a deeper level of commitment. Or it can mean that someone's focus is kind of somewhere else. It's not really in the relationship. But then you have the Seven of Access in reverse. So it's like the focus is becoming narrowed down. But it's like I feel like somebody may feel like they have to force somebody to narrow the focus, or force somebody to do certain things. Like some of you may feel like you're slipping away from each other. And then get your number. Yeah. He needs some bass, dude. It's just I hate when music's just loud and it ain't got no boom, boom, boom. So good. It's got a car. Some of you may feel like you're slipping away some days, and then others you feel like you're getting closer together. Maybe someone wants marriage and the other one doesn't, so it just feels like someone's dragging their feet. Or some of you just want your partner to understand you better, or you want to do more things with your partner, do more creative kind of things, or you want your partner to focus more on you and give you the undivided attention that you feel you need and deserve. 12 minutes already. Bomba. Okay, now the overall message for you guys, the advice for you guys is you had the Shaman in reverse, or the Hierophant in reverse, and then the Spirit Guide upright. I feel like this is saying to ditch the books a bit, to be a little bit unorthodox, to break a few rules, and to follow your spirit. If that's what your spirit is telling you to do, is to just be a little bit untraditional, or to break a little rules, or to just do something wild or crazy that will ignite your fire, like the Page of Wands, the Page of Daughter of Fire here. Bomba. Where are you, missus? The Daughter of Fire here. Like, do something that's going to ignite your fire, ignite your passions, to stir up. Just even for yourself. Doesn't have to be for your relationship, nothing. Just for yourself. But just ditch the status quo, or ditch the feeling like you have to follow rules. Be a little bit lenient. If you're like a straight and narrow, like wobble that line a bit, bitch. Okay? No. The message from the Oracle cards for y'all. You have... Now don't rain. What is the message for Libras June 12th to June 18, 2017? Sorry. Message for Libras June 12th to June 18, 2017. Message for Libras June 12th to June 18, 2017. Message for Libras. This is why I don't shuffle on camera. It takes too long. Flower of life. You are born of one design. You are related to everything in the universe. In the bottom of that, you have emotions. Life is a sensual experience. Let your emotions flow. I don't really feel connected to that, but if maybe you do. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but it's the truth. And then you received... Oh my gosh, I think it's going to pour in. Okay, what is the message? What crystal will guide and help Libras this week? What crystal for Libras this week? What crystal for Libras this week? The 12th to the 18th, 2017. Give me a crystal for Libra from the 12th to the 18th. The crystals that will help Libra from the 12th to the 18th. A crystal that will help Libras from the 12th to the 18th. A crystal that will help Libras from the 12th to the 18th. A crystal that will help Libras from the 12th to the 18th. Eye of the Storm, number 48. The Eye of the Storm wants to help you. Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm is a safe haven for your soul. A calm center no matter what upheavals may occur. See, upheavals is definitely, brilliant. A life support system during stressful times or serious illness. Hold on to it during challenges so that you keep things in perspective. You may be allowing the challenges and traumas of life to push you off center. Stress and pressure are a major cause of your disease. You could be focusing too closely on one aspect of life to the detriment of others. Look at the wider picture. Time to relax and let go of your stress. Stay mindful rather than watchful. Excess adrenaline adversely affects your immune system. Switch on the positive potential in your cell walls. Meditate quietly to rejuvenate your DNA. You can stay centered and calm no matter what storm rages around you. Beautiful. And this is for all chakras. And the frequency is earth and high. Okay? Eye of the Storm. Definitely, like I was saying, work on your inner. Work on the inner Libra. Okay? And then for the last one, these ones have no message or no meaning, so you can interpret the meaning yourself. So tell me what you think this meaning is for you. The message for Libra this week. Spirit, what is the message for Libra, June 12th to June 18th, 2017? What is the message for Libra, June 12th to June 18th, 2017? What does this mean to you? Looks like it's holding out one hand to make amends, and then the other hand is holding a weapon like, what you want to do? So I'm gonna shut up and just you think what this is. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. I feel like it's, well, my own interpretation, I feel like it's saying we can make peace, but you still got your guard up because you don't know. Like, you're like, we can make amends, but don't f with me because I will cut you. Okay? You're just standing your ground, letting them know that it can be either or, however way you're like playing off the emotions of the other person. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, Libras, but I hope you enjoyed your reading. I love you. Peace.